One of my favorite books right now is Conscious Capitalism. If you haven't read it, please pick it up. It's a great book. One of the tenets in there is talking about purpose. It's why I'm here today, and it's why I believe all of you are here today, for the purpose of we can do something better than we're doing right now. And Campbell has also outlined their purpose, and what that is, it's real food that matters for life's moments. Real food, it probably means something different to each and every one of you in here. What that means to me, having a clinical nutrition, culinary, and food science background, is I want to produce the most nutritious and delicious food that I can make as sustainably and economically as possible. Just to ground us in the company and what we're dealing with as a global task, we're in 6 countries, and currently, well, with factories in 6 countries, and then we're selling product in over 100 plus countries. So it's a large task to manage food waste with a size like that. And our brands cover everything from soup and simple meals, beverage, snacking, baby food, and as Scott talked about, fresh produce like carrots from Bolthouse. Locally in Toronto, we've been there for 85 years, so it's a long history of making soup in Canada. And currently we're making all the canned and aseptic soup products that Canadian consumers eat. And just to ground you in how much soup we make each year, it's 12.5 million cases. Well, what does that mean? Well, that's equivalent to 600 million 10-ounce cans of soup. That's a lot of soup. And with that, we've got all of our both plant employees, because it's the only Campbell's plant in Canada, and we're producing all that there. And we have all of our group there, so it's advertising executives and R&D, everything. That's a great thing about the plant there, is that our R&D is attached to the plant, and that's only in Canada that we have that capability. So we can do a lot of great work working with our plant employees and really quickly, changing and doing things better. And a great thing also about the plant is 3/4 of the fresh ingredients that we use there. That'd be tomatoes, carrots, potatoes, celery, that we're producing our soups from fresh, are only about 3 hours away from the plant. So that's a great effect on our footprint locally. And an amazing thing about soup, ugly vegetables make beautiful soup. So I'm very excited and very happy that we can do that. But that's a great use of technology as well. We use optical sorting then to get the most out of the carrot or out of the whatever vegetable that we're using, so that we ensure we get everything from that. And I'm not going to talk about it right now, but there are actually 4 contributors to food waste in this slide. I'm not going to highlight them right now, but maybe think about it and you can come up with questions later. So food loss and waste. Of course, we still have to manage food loss and waste. We still are dealing with that on a day-to-day basis. Currently, we have some targets in place for 2020. We have a solid waste recycling. We want to reach 95% by 2020. We also want to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions by 50% and our water use by 50%. And how are we going to achieve the 95% solid waste recycle rate? On the bottom left, you see our new partnership with Seacliff Energy, and they're located in Leamington, Ontario. And the great thing is we've had an issue with actually separating the food from the can. So it's made it very difficult to recycle that and manage that. So now we're with them, we're able to remove the fruit from the can, recycle the can, and then take that food that's in the can and use that in anaerobic digestion to produce energy. And that energy is then being used to power with heat and electricity the largest concentration of greenhouses in North America. That's really exciting. And as Scott was talking about, Bolthouse is actually a great example and focus on using the entire ingredient. So with the carrot, they're taking everything from tip to green. So we're utilizing, we're selling the carrot straight off, but then we also have our baby carrots and pre-cut carrots like matchsticks and things like that, and then also turning other parts of the carrot into juice, and then taking that green and using that as fertilizer. We also are luckily 3 doors down from the Daily Bread Food Bank, and we have a long history of actually donating as much as we can, a product to the food bank that they can then send out. And then also, if we have a situation where we have excess ingredients such as produce, we can actually divert that over to them as well, so they can use that. And we've had a great partnership in the U.S. where they've actually taken peaches that were going to go to waste and then use that as a product that they're selling with the food bank with their Just Peachy salsa. We can't do this alone, so we have partnerships we established. As talked about, Consumer Goods Forum. We're also signed on with Champions 12.3. We're part of the Food Waste Reduction Alliance, and we're trying really to share and collaborate on best practices, as well as set some hard targets that we can work towards. Locally, we're working with Provision Coalition, who's a phenomenal resource to work with. They're the voice of sustainability for food and beverage manufacturing. And then we actually have got a great project we're working on right now that's looking at food waste that we have in the plant currently, and they've just built a toolkit with Enviro Stewards that's going to be used for the food and beverage manufacturing industry, that they can look at food and assess on a very easy level, quickly, what kind of food waste is going on and how do they manage that, and we're doing a pilot study on that. And I just want to finish off with my two greatest champions and partners in this for what we call the Zero Food Waste song.
We're no longer wasting food, no we're not. We're no longer wasting food, no we're not. We'll think about what we eat, not throw away our meat. We're no longer wasting food, no we're not. Even ugly veggies are still tasty. We really shouldn't be so wasty. It really is no bother to think about the water. We're no longer wasting food, no we're not. Thank you and goodbye.
So